Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a movie comparison between two skateboarding movies. So hopefully the people that don't really watch my movie reviews will watch this video because it's skateboarding related. And the movies that I'm going to be comparing are Grind against Street Dream. And what's interesting about this comparison is Grind is like a Hollywood skateboarding movie, like it was made by a Hollywood studio, like a very big one, Warner Brothers. You've obviously heard of Warner Brothers if you watch movies, or just like watch movies you've seen Warner Brothers before. Like Warner Brothers made Grind, so that's like Hollywood's prediction of skateboarding, their like version of skateboarding, what they think of skateboarding. And Street Dream is a movie by former pro skateboarder Rob Dyrdek. You probably know of him through his MTV shows like Fantasy Factory and Ridiculousness and those kind of shows. The reason he made a skateboarding movie was because he wasn't happy with the way Hollywood was representing skateboarding, so he wanted to represent skateboarding the way he thought skateboarding should have been represented. So yeah, that's why it's very interesting to compare these movies. And the things that I'm going to be comparing in this video are the story, the skateboarding, which movie represented skateboarding better, and two other little things that I might be comparing, like I'll be talking about it, but I'm not going to make them like a full comparisons, are just skate crews, because both movies revolve around a skate crew, and the music, the soundtrack. And to help me with this comparison, I have a very, very special guest. Please welcome my good friend, Eric Rule. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, thanks. You ready to chat about these movies?
Yep.
You've watched both movies, right?
Yep. One was last night, and one was in the morning.
Cool.
Yeah.
Before we start with the comparison, like both movies had a character named Eric. What do you think about that?
It was kind of weird, to be honest. It was kind of cool at the same time because, like, my name's in that movie, and like, kind of cool. But it's also kind of weird at the same time because whenever they said my name, I thought someone was calling me. So, you know, I was getting confused, but like, yeah, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, it was cool.
Eric's just a popular name.
Yeah.
The first thing we're going to be comparing is the story. So what did you think of the story between both movies?
I thought that Grind story was, honestly, I thought it was amazing. It's a really enjoyable movie, and if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's just an amazing movie, and yes, it was made a long time ago, but like, I enjoyed that movie, Grind, and it's just a really cool movie, and if you guys are skateboarders, go watch it, even if you're not a skateboarder.
Yeah, I agree, because Grind compared to Street Dream, regards to if you're not a skateboarder and you enjoy the film, I think people will enjoy Grind more because there's more like humor in it, and also more like a kind of better story, and also it was like a more road trip film, so you can enjoy it just for a road trip film that kind of like incorporates skateboarding.
Yeah, and also all the characters are normal human beings like you and I.
I also felt that the story in Grind was cool. It added in a lot of like jokes, which I found was really good. Because compared to Street Dreams wasn't like funny at all. Like Grind was a way more enjoyable film to watch. Because Street Dreams was too serious for me and it wasn't really funny. Like there were some moments that I could tell where they're trying to go with like a joke. Like in Street Dreams, I found the magic dollar scene kind of like clever. Like I could appreciate it and I knew where they were coming from. But it wasn't really like a laugh out loud moment for me. It was more just like a lol moment. Like, you know, when your friends say something funny on WhatsApp, you just got like lol, but you don't really like laugh in like person. Kind of like one of those moments for me. But Grind had more like jokes or more like laugh out loud and like generally were funny.
To be honest, Street Dreams is a more serious movie, and it's more like serious, and they didn't really have a lot of funny moments, which I didn't really like because I like to watch movies for the humor and also for the goodness of the movie, but for the humor as well. But with Grind, it's really funny. It was a really funny movie. It was enjoyable, and literally all the jokes were funny, I thought. So it was really enjoyable.
A lot of Grind's humor was just random equals funny. A lot of times that random equals funny type of humor doesn't work for me, but for some reason, Grind's random equals funny stuff just makes me laugh. Like, I don't know why, especially the character Matt. I think he was the funniest in the crew. And Sweet Lou, he was funny.
He was funny, yo, yeah, but like, yo, he was funny, and like those characters in the movie were just funny. They were
Enjoyable.
they enjoyable, and they were just funny.
Who was your favorite character in Brian?
Probably the guy named Eric. Not you guys probably think because he has the same name. It's not because it's because I thought he was really funny.
Also, Eric is the main character in Grind, so it doesn't make sense that he's your favorite character, because normally the main character is supposed to be the most, likable and like important, that kind of thing. For me, my favorite character, I do like Eric, and he is the best skater in the crew, but I just found Matt to be more entertaining. Actually, I'll say my favorite character is Sweet Lou. He's just really funny. And he also kind of is a character in the crew that's just kind of like he kind of feels like he's out of place in the crew. Because they kind of just bring him along because they need a fourth member. He just kind of just tags along and like just hits on every girl.
He just hits on every girl, and he's just he's just funny. He's like a funny guy.
Regards to Street Dreams, I found Street Dreams more serious and like a bit too serious and that kind of stuff. Like there was a lot of like drama in that, like the Street Dreams crew. So if I was going to choose which crew I'd rather hang out with, I'd rather hang out with the Grind crew, because they just seem like they had more fun and they went to more cool locations. Like with Street Dreams, all like trying to compete against each other all the time to see who's the best. Like I know everyone has that kind of friend that they hang out with, always wants to be like the best. I like that. It's like the people who are just more fun. That's why I enjoy hanging out with you, because you're not like the best skater, but you're like a fun guy to hang out with.
I really dislike that in people, when they think they're better than others, and like that's not a good trait to have. And you should always
Be respectful.
be respectful and try and have fun in life. Life's about having fun. If we were if we were all the same, then life would be boring and
Exactly.
like so boring. Like so, yeah, life's about having fun, enjoying it with your good mates, and just being you.
Yeah.
And I do agree that Grind is a lot better, and I also
Well,
would
regards
choose,
to the crew.
yeah, regards to the crew, to be honest, hang out with them, because other crew Street Dreams is not really my style of how they work is not really my style.
But one thing that Street Dreams' crew had over Grind was that there was more kind of like they had like the funny guy. They had like the two main guys, like the serious skaters in their crew. They had like the funny guy, and then they had the filmer. So they had like more versatility in their crew. The Grind guys are just more fun, and all of them skate, which is I think is cooler.
And also with Grind is that you can see that when they went on their road trips, their bond was getting stronger as a group. I'm not saying Street Dreams weren't, but you could see that they were getting more
Losing our touch.
yeah, like losing their friend group. Not good.
One thing I want to say about the acting in Street Dreams is not the acting wasn't that good because everyone in the movie was professional skateboarders. They weren't like actors. And one thing I say is Paul Rodriguez, who played the main guy, in my opinion, was the best actor in Street Dreams, which kind of makes sense because in real life he actually does some acting. Like he's been in 2 other movies besides Street Dreams, which does make sense. Like he was really good, and he added a lot of like emotion to his character, which was really good.
Oh, he did. He works. You can see that he works hard. He puts effort into what he does.
All in all, I would say Grind has a better story. Street Dreams was too drama focused, and Grind's story was more fun and like relatable, kind of like because every skateboarder has that dream. Like I'm not saying all the time, but everyone probably has that dream at least once about wanting to be like a professional skateboarder and get sponsored and all that kind of stuff. And Grind like respected that dream that every skater has and did it in a fun way. Compared to Street Dreams, which is too serious. And I'll say Grind's story is better and just all around more fun.
I totally agree with you. Grind has a way better story and a more enjoyable. Like it's more enjoyable on the eye and more enjoyable. Yeah, it's more enjoyable. But Street Dreams, on the other hand, is just way too serious, and they argue a lot, and they just. It's like yep. It's like I'm not trying to be rude, but it's kind of like a dog like yapping, but like I'm not trying to be rude.
I know, I get
So,
where you're coming from. Now we're going to be comparing the skateboarding in the movie to see which movie had better skating. So, what did you think of the skating in both movies?
I thought Grind had, to be honest, better skating and
Really?
yep.
I mean, that's your opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. I thought Street Dreams had better skating, but that's just me. I felt like Street Dreams' skating felt better just because it was done by professionals and people who like actually skateboard, compared to like they had actors to play the people in Grind, but then they had like stunt doubles. But I guess that's your opinion. There were some pros in Grind that had their own parts, like Bam Margera just played himself in the movie, and Chaz Fernandez, he played the rival skater in the movie, so he could also skate. But I felt like the skating was better in Street Dreams, it just felt more natural. But you can have your own opinion, you don't have to copy what I say.
I thought the skating was better in Grind because I just liked how they skate. Better in my opinion.
I felt that the filming of the skateboarding grind was a bit weird, how they edited it. Like in the beginning scene where it's the first demo, they're like filming most of it under, like below their knees. I just think that looked weird. And they always cut to the next trick as soon as one landed.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, I don't know why you go from below your knees, but okay.
Luckily they didn't do that for the bird because that would have been like more stupid.
Yep. Yeah.
One thing I appreciated about grind skating is that it also added vert. It just added some variety to the film.
Yeah, people that can vert skate are good people because I can't vert skate for the life of me.
Neither can I. This filming it with when it comes to this game was better because they probably had they had skaters involved with the probably like the editing and the filming. So like when you watch like the skateboarding scenes in Street Dreams, it felt like you're watching like a skate video. Like the scene in the beginning of the film when they're skating that ledge, that kind of just felt like you're watching a skate video and watching like buddies hanging out because you had like the guy making the jokes, the dude filming, and you had the two guys skating. It felt like you're just hanging with your friends.
Yeah, yeah, you're watching a good skate video and it's just it's entertainment.
Which movie did you feel had a better soundtrack, like better music? Like when it came to the skating.
I thought it would be Street Dreams music because I felt like they fitted when they were skating better than Grind. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. They had more of hip hop and like pop music in there compared to grind and like rock. I preferred the music in grind because I liked the rock and roll that they used. So I would say Street Dreams had better skating, even though grind had way more skating, like skating montages. I just say that for Street Dreams because you could tell the skateboarding was more legit and like better because it was done by like professionals and people who actually skate. Not saying Grind didn't have that because Grind had like the stunt doubles obviously like Bob Burnquist did a stunt double for the vert and had a cameo. He was in the party scene. And Bucky Lasek did the stunt double for the main character for the vert at the end. The trick that, you know that trick at the end where he did that heel flip like grab thing? Like the finisher?
Yeah.
That was Bucky Lasek's signature trick at the moment. So having that trick in the movie just showed you that they had like proper skateboarding in the film. So I would say Street Dreams had better skateboarding because it was looked more legit and just felt better because it was done by pros and like people that actually skate. And you think Grind had better skating because?
In my opinion, they did better tricks.
Which skate scene was your favorite in Grind?
When that guy was skating vert, that was cool, and that was
What at the end?
yeah at the end when he was
That wasn't
skating
nice.
vert.
It was weird that the other guy like smacked his board.
Yeah, that was weird, but like
The tricks were
his
good.
skate. Yeah,
My favorite skate scene in Grind was when they were skating that empty pool at the motel. That was cool and it also showed like just like old school skating. Also kind of like just like a vibe like your homies that you get together and you like clean the spots and then you skate it. That just felt more real. Also cool having the motel owner in the back being like impressed and he tries to skate his chair on the board. That was cool.
yeah, I agree. That was cool, but like
Yeah, you just preferred the bird.
yeah.
And my favorite skate scene in Street Dreams would be the beginning scene and they're just skating the ledge because I liked how the whole vibe was and they did nice tricks. Favorite skate scene in Street Dreams?
When they were skating the rail, that in my opinion is cool.
Where, which one?
Trick.
Was it at the skate park they skated in the middle of the movie or was it at the contest at the end? Because they skated around on both.
Competition.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. That was a cool scene.
Yeah.
Now we're going to compare the last thing for this video. We're going to compare, well not really compare, well, we kind of are comparing I guess, but we're going to be talking about which movie we think represented skateboarding and represented the sport better. You can start, Eric.
So I thought that Street Dreams represented skateboarding better because like they were all just hanging out and being hardcore skaters and just having fun with their homies and like just enjoying life. Being skateboarders. I'm not saying skating was bad.
Grind represented the whole story of like a kid wanting to be a professional skateboarder and get sponsored very well.
Yep, they did. Like 100%.
I also agree that Street Dreams represented skateboarding better because it had like a pros involved which helped. Grind also had pros like we mentioned, but I do say that they did represent better like in that aspect. Street Dreams represented it better in a way that it had like they were skating like street and park. Like Grind did have some street scenes, but it wasn't like a lot. Most of it was park skating. Skateboarding like started in the streets and then we got skate parks, so that's why it represented it better in that aspect. Also, Street Dreams represented it better with how the contest was done, because it was more like done like more in a traditional way of contests were done. And it actually was a proper contest because Tampa Am and Tampa Pro are real contests. So they used the actual park that they used for that contest, so it represented better in that way. I'm not saying how the contest was done at the end of Grind was bad. It was done very well. I would say both movies represented skateboarding like well, like none really like ruined the sport or like gave it a bad name. I'll say Street Dreams represented it better.
I would say Street Dreams because like they like more like hardcore skaters and like they're just more like having fun with your like homies, and that's the way skateboarding should be.
And they represent contest skating better.
Yeah.
It felt more natural. So which movie do you think is better? You can say which one you prefer, you can say which you think is better.
So I thought that Grind was better because, to be honest, I watch a movie for enjoyment and the funny aspect and stuff like that.
I agree. I also think that Grind is a better movie. It's more fun, more laid back, more funny, and yeah. Also showcased more skating, which was nice. Street Dreams had some scenes where they still like talking and bringing the skateboarding like vibe, but it was just like the homies talking, which got a bit boring. They said some really dumb jokes. I'll say Grind is a more enjoyable movie and a better movie. But Street Dreams is still a movie worth checking out if you like skateboarding. Like it's a good skateboarding movie. Same for Grind. But I feel like if you don't skateboard, you'll get more enjoyment out of Grind. If you want to go check out Street Dreams, the film movie is available to watch for free on YouTube. I'll link it down below. Rob Dyrdek lost a lot of money making that movie. Apparently he only made like $20 off that movie. That's from like iTunes sales. I'm going to check how much that is in rands. Rands is a South African currency, by the way. In rands, that is 376 rand and 25 cents. So that's how much he made of the film. That's what he said in the interview. I don't know if it's 100% true. I guess it is true because it came from him.
I feel kind of sorry for him. Must be hard to make only $20.
It's probably just a learning experience for him.
Yeah.
Apparently movie theaters didn't want to screen the movie because of all the swearing. But the movie is doing well on YouTube. People seem to enjoy it.
I enjoyed it on YouTube. It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Well guys, that's all I really got to say. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Link to Eric's channel will be in the description. Go check out his channel. He posts sick videos.
Thank you. Thanks, bro.
And guys, if you don't know, my movie reviews and my podcast are available to listen to on Spotify, Anchor, and Google Podcasts. So if you don't have time to watch the video versions, they'll be available there. The links will be in the description. That's all I got to say. Peace!